Are you thinking about buying or selling real estate here in South Florida in 2025? I'm going to give you the most up-to-date market stats as of January 2025. I'm shooting this content in February of 2025. We're getting the data now to look at what happened in January so that you can be well informed to make good decisions. My name is Adam Stein. I'm the broker and owner of Century 21 here in Boca Raton. And we're going to talk about a couple of key statistics. I've been shooting this content for years now, and I keep reporting the numbers, looking at the trends, and I want to make sure you're well informed. So let's talk about single family homes in the Miami-Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach County market. We cover 5 counties here from our Boca Raton office, but I'm going to give you the 3 most populated counties where we look at the data. And we saw the median single family home price point from December of 2024, so the month over month, to January of 2025, go up 2.5% to $655,000. That is the highest median single family home price point that I have reported to you, my audience, in the recorded time that I've been sharing this content. And it is an 8% increase over the same period, January 2024, which was at $606,000. Now, we have fluctuated over the last couple of years in this low 6 to mid 6 range, and it's kind of gone up and down. We'll see how it looks as the year progresses. The biggest challenge that we're experiencing here in our market and really across the United States is housing affordability, right? That's a very high median single family home price point relative to where we were just 5 years ago, and really relative to where we are for local income levels. And so the biggest challenge is housing affordability. Okay, we press on. The second key statistic that I want to talk about is the number of active listings on the market. So when buyers and sellers ask me, or as I'm coaching my agents to support their buyers and sellers, we're always talking about the conversation of supply and demand. The more supply, the less demand, right? So supply is up, demand is down, prices tend to come down. But interestingly, in January, that's not what we saw. We did see that through the end of 2024. We tend to peak out mid-summer. June, really, May and June have been the peak months year over year where we've seen the highest median single family home price points. We'll see what happens here in the beginning of this year. And we did see it start to trail down toward the end of last year, and then we picked up again in January. But the other thing that happened is we saw a significant increase in the number of properties that came on the market. And so what that's going to mean is with increasing supply and diminishing demand, prices do tend to come down. It's not what we saw in January. Let's see what happens as we go forward, February, March, and so on. But we did see from December to January an 8.5% increase in the number of listings that came on the market. That's typical. A lot of people don't list their homes in December because of the holidays. We do see an increase in January every single year. But the number that really is important is we saw a 29% increase in the number of single family home listings from January of 2024 to now January of 2025. And the total number of single family homes that are on the market in the Miami-Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach County marketplace went from 12,594 homes to 16,232 homes. That's a big increase over that time period, right? More sellers are coming to the market to sell their homes. All right, let's talk about townhomes and condos. The median single family price point stayed pretty much flat from December to January, $339,000, and interestingly, only up 1% from January of 2024 to January of 2025, from $335,000 to $339,000 again in January. So that market stayed flat. What did not stay flat, and you may be aware of this if you're following any of the news or you've listened to any of my content that I've been sharing very consistently to keep you up to date, is the number of active condo listings has definitely skyrocketed. 44% year over year increase in the number of townhomes and condos on the market in the Miami-Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach County area, from 21,700 available homes to now 31,293 condos on the market in the Tri-County market. So what does all of this mean? Okay, I'm always going to talk to you about supply and demand and how does that relate to value or sale price or what have you. And most specifically, it's about what's happening for you in your life. I've been shooting some content recently about, is now a good time to buy? Is now a good time to sell? And my answer is always, it depends on what's going on in your life. If you have something happening in your life that is compelling you to move, then of course it's always a good time to buy or sell. If you're otherwise just waiting to time the market or wait for interest rates to come down, my crystal ball is totally unclear. I don't think there's anybody who can say with any degree of certainty what is exactly going to happen this year, which is why I talk about it month over month. If you have a life event happening, my advice is make sure you're talking to a qualified professional who understands how to guide you through this life event experience, through moving, through understanding, again, what it is to sell your home, capture top dollar based on where you're at in the marketplace. If you're buying, how to maximize the home purchase, what you're able to qualify for, what you're able to get for your money, and then you're going to have the best experience possible. Otherwise, it's really just about understanding the trends in the market, paying attention to the data, and just staying in touch with a great real estate professional to keep you up to date. So I hope this information has been helpful. We do have more supply, so we are going to start seeing, I think, more of a shift towards a buyer's market. We always look at the amount of months of inventory. Right now, the condo market has a very high months of inventory. So I think if you're interested in buying a condo, there could be opportunities. The flip side of that is we've got some issues in the condo market where condos are needing to have higher assessments to ensure that the condo buildings are up to code. There are rising monthly condo dues, taxes and insurance are on the rise, and so all of these factors are contributing. Here's the good news: people are still buying and selling real estate here in South Florida and across the United States, albeit at a slower pace than we've seen in years past. If you're contemplating buying or selling real estate, we are still in a marketplace that is going to be very healthy and beneficial for you. In particular, if you're coming from a more expensive market outside of the area like New York or Chicago or Boston or LA or San Francisco or Washington, DC, or even Philadelphia, we're seeing still a net in-migration of people from those areas. I happen to be sitting here in my office. It's a beautiful day, sunshine, palm trees, low 70s, perfect weather, and that never changes, right? Sunshine and palm trees never gets old. Anyway, if you have any questions, you want to reach out to me, please feel free to do so. Otherwise, look forward to seeing you on the next video.